Dr. Rajendra Pachauri, Chairman IPCC, guest of honors, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. The morning was very good because it rained today and it has cleaned at least some portion of Dhaka's air. I think you could enjoy the rain. First of all, let me express my gratitude and thanks on behalf of the people of Bangladesh for taking the pain to visit some of our places to see the real life situation of climate change and what activities the people of those regions have taken to adapt the effects of climate change. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to attend the concluding session of this very important 5th International Conference on Community-Based Adaptation to Climate Change. I'm honored to be here in the midst of the distinguished experts and participants from various countries, especially the presence of Dr. Ian Barton and Dr. Pachauri has given this session a special importance. Distinguished participants, you are aware that Bangladesh is in the forefront of the most vulnerable countries of the world. Many of you also represent similar vulnerable countries of the world. I will try to share with you our responses to address the climate change issues at the national level. Mr. Chairman, as you are aware, we are passing through a lengthy process of climate change negotiation with little outcome. Though recently concluded Cancun Climate Change Conference has some achievements, those need to be elaborated by COP17. The expectation created in Cancun must be maintained to come to a successful deal in Durban. Distinguished participants, many of you probably know that we have prepared our NAPA in November 2005 through a consultative process. 6 sectoral working groups worked to develop our NAPA. These groups submitted 60 projects concepts along with their sectoral documents. Later, through a consultative process, 15 priority projects were identified. The NAPA was the beginning of a long journey to address adverse impacts of climate change, but unfortunately, to address only the immediate and urgent needs. We updated the NAPA in 2009. The updated NAPA has moved from the immediate and urgent needs to wider adaptation requirements to address medium and long-term climate issues. It gave emphasis on 4 basic national security issues of Bangladesh, which are food security, energy security, water security, and livelihood security, including right to health, and respect for local community on resource management and extraction. The updated NAPA has identified 45 adaptation measures, of which 18 have further developed for implementation by different ministries and departments. Like most of the LDCs, the first priority project, community-based coastal afforestation, under our initial NAPA is being implemented with financial support from LDCF. Distinguished participants, government realized the importance of a comprehensive document to address climate change issues in Bangladesh. Ministry of Environment and Forest took the initiatives to develop Bangladesh Climate Change Strategy and Action Plan, which we call BCC SCP, under broad 6 thematic areas. BCC SCP has tried to outline the implications and likely impacts of climate change in Bangladesh, provide an overview of different adaptation strategies, and has also briefly outlined mitigation issues under the mitigation and low carbon development thematic area. 6 thematic areas have been further elaborated into 44 program areas. Under each of the program areas, different projects can be undertaken. A National Steering Committee on Climate Change has been established to coordinate and facilitate national actions on climate change. It is chaired by the Honorable Minister of the Ministry of Environment and Forest, and comprises of the secretaries of the ministries and divisions who work for climate change issues and civil societies. National Steering Committee reports to the National Environment Committee, which is headed by the Prime Minister. A climate change unit has been set up under the Ministry of Environment and Forest to support the National Steering Committee on climate change and coordinate with them with other ministries and departments, implementing different projects under BCC SCP. Climate change cells have also been established in different ministries and divisions. Mr. Chairman, let me also share our initiatives in other areas. To promote clean development mechanism in the country, Ministry of Environment and Forest have established a 2-tier DNA in October 2003. In the case of national communication, we are almost at the final stage of completing our second national communication. The Bangladesh SNC is expected to be completed by June this year. Finance is at our heart of every initiative. Considering the inadequacy of financial flows through international climate change process to address activities at the ground, our government has established Bangladesh Climate Change Trust Fund, which we call BCCTF, to start the implementation of action plan. During 29 and 2010 financial year, our financial years begin in July and ends in June next year. It has allocated $100 million from its own resources. During the current 2010 and 11 financial year, the government has allocated additional $100 million to the fund. The government has already approved 45 projects with a financial outlay of almost 6 billion taka, this is our currency. The projects are at different stages of implementation. In addition, 53 projects from different NGOs and civil societies have also been approved with a total allocation of almost 213 million taka. A strong 15-member trustee board has been established to administer the fund. A Climate Trust Act 2010 has also been enacted to provide a legal footing for the fund. Distinguished delegates, it has been estimated that a total of $5 billion will be required to implement the BCC SAP. Unilateral national resources are not enough to implement the BCC SAP. We need concerted effort from home and abroad to address that. Mr. Chairman, besides Bangladesh government's initiatives, development partners has also come forward to support the implementation of our BCC SAP. They have established a Bangladesh Climate Change Resilience Fund, which we call BCC RF, worth about $113 million. Major contributors to the fund are UK, EU, Switzerland, and Denmark. Lastly, we consider for Bangladesh BCC SAP to be the basis for all future climate change activities in the country. As I have mentioned, additional resources will be required from domestic as well as multilateral or bilateral sources to implement the BCC SAP in the future. We are looking forward to the Fast Start Finance for the short-term and in the long-term Green Climate Fund. Nevertheless, we believe effective integration of climate concerns into all sectoral projects under our environment development programs by all sectoral ministries and departments will be the best vehicle to address our adaptation requirements effectively and efficiently. Our future efforts will be geared towards that direction. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary. Now,